It's not horrible from what you can see. It's pretty bad from what I saw before I put that towel on my knee. Welcome to TNT Homesteading. Join us as we continue to expand our off-grid life here on our 10 acres in eastern Oklahoma. Hey y'all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. So this morning I decided to go ahead and get up and around and work on our chicken run for a little bit. So when we moved here a couple years ago, we set up our enclosed chicken run. It's completely enclosed in hardware cloth and it works really well. But it's not as big as we would really like. Currently we have 9 hens and 1 rooster. Or 8 hens and 1 rooster. I forgot, we've lost a couple. But this keeps them safe and predators can't get to them. But we like to give them more room in that. So we have what we call an expanded run, which is not predator proof, but it keeps them contained. And when they're contained, they're less likely to disappear and predators pick them off. And I don't remember how big this is. It's pretty good size, but you can tell that over the last couple of years, it's sort of deteriorating some. So we've bought a new fence, I believe 8 feet tall. Sorry, I just walked through a spider web. I believe it's 8 feet tall. So we're going to put that up and take this one down and give them some more space because we got like 300 feet of this fencing. We're not intending to use it all here because we'll use the fencing elsewhere. But so first things first though is I'm going to do some cleanup around here. There's some tree branches down that need to be picked up. I may cut down a couple of trees. A while back I'd cut down some trees and just drug the trees into the woods. Some of these were already here from nature doing its thing. So that's the plan, is to just sort of clean up some of this so we can expand that. And my wife did say that we should do this, but I don't see her. She's inside still drinking coffee. It is early. Some of this stuff, moving these tree branches or some of these trees and all that kind of stuff, is just something I'd do anyway. So she'll be out here in a little bit and help. Anyway, I'm going to get started on some of this and see how much we can get done before this supposed rain gets here. It's supposed to rain the last several days and it's not done it yet. So while I was clearing that with the blower, what we were planning to do, my wife came up with a really good idea on where we want to put this fencing. So what I just did may not matter. We took our twine that we're going to use for the top of the fencing to keep it pulled tight and ran it back and forth on the 16.5 foot porch 20 times. That gives us a little over 320 feet. And we have 330 feet of fencing. So this way we can go tie it up where we want to start and then walk around and then decide where we really do want it. We don't necessarily have to go the whole amount, but this will keep us from working on it and then realize we're too short. Which we've done before because planning isn't always our forte. At least it's not mine. I'm good at doing, not always so good at planning. Alright, so it took us 2 tries, but we sort of got it figured out. We're going to start right here where we currently already start. And you can see the white cable. It gives us an idea of where it's going. All the cedar trees in here are going to come down because I really don't like cedar trees. They're moisture stealers and they just spread like crazy, not to mention wildfires. But you can sort of see how much more space they're going to get. We'd really like to just free range them all day, every day, but we've lost a couple to predators in the here and there, so we can't just really free range them if we're not standing out here with them. Usually in the afternoons, about 2 to 3, we'll let them out until dark, which is when we tend to be outside more often anyway. But we're adding a lot of space on both the front and the back side. So next up is to get the blower back out and blow the path again for the new path. I'll be getting the weed eater out and getting rid of some of the smaller stuff that's in my way, and chainsaw out and getting rid of some of these cedar trees. I was saying, hey look, there she is.
I'm working.
She's working. Yeah. She really is. Well, I'm done again. So I've got this cleared out, at least where I can see where I'm walking and where I need to clear with the chainsaw and the weed eater and loppers. But we'll go around this, expanding that quite a bit here. Got to move this pile of rocks to go around this tree. We'll go through here and around. You can see where my path over there was. Got some bushes to cut out. Those may be farkleberries, but I've got some elsewhere. And back around. And that doesn't even really do everything that we bought, so we'll be able to use that fencing for other projects. We're talking about having some grow out pens for chicks, and so we'll be able to do that. So I think next up is get the loppers out. Next up's a drink, and then I can think if I'm going to get the weed eater out or if I'm going to get the chainsaw out next. Well, the project's over for the day. My wife's laughing at me while she's driving. A moment of carelessness. I don't know what I did, but brand new sharp chainsaw blade and a knee do not go well together. So we're currently on the way to the emergency room. It's not horrible from what you can see. It's pretty bad from what I saw before I put that towel on my knee. Anyway,
pretty gnarly.
What'd you say?
Pretty gnarly.
We'll see what they say. Well, we're home. No bone damage on the leg. No tendon damage on the leg, just a lot of soft tissue. So 12 external stitches and a few internal stitches because it was deep. And we're home. Pretty much 2 weeks of not a whole lot of doing anything. Where this is at, got to be real careful with the stitches not pulling out. That's their biggest concern. That's what they said over and over and over again, is don't do anything that would cause those stitches to pull out. So they've got sort of a knee brace. They just told me immobilize the knee as much as possible. So I bet I never forget to wear my chaps again. God was looking out for me, that's for certain. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next video eventually. Bye.